boredom. Don't tolerate boredom in your life. Because you know why you get bored? Because you don't have enough variety. You've been doing the same stuff. Living a mechanical life. Boredom comes from mechanical lives. You hanging around the same people, doing the same things, going to the same places, and you wonder why you bored. You got to have some variety in your life, man. Boredom. If you find yourself bored, there's a good chance that something deeper is going on. Boredom is often a sign of stagnation and lack of growth. If you're doing the same, look, man, I know some people, man, have been the same people when we were 15, they're the same person today. There are some people who you know, man, 10 years can pass by, and when you see them again, they on the same page they were on the last time you saw them, because they in a stagnant position. They're spinning their wheels and they're not growing in life. There's some people like that. There's some people I've known all my life, and they're the same person they always been at 40 or 50 or 60. There's some adults I've known in my life who I've grown up knowing, and they the same mean, nasty person they was when I was a kid. No growth. They're still stagnant. Two things that should never be tolerated in life: stagnation and a lack of growth, because we're always evolving. Life is too short for inactivity and staying in your comfort zone. Life is too short for inactivity and staying in your comfort zone. And the only way to get out of a rut or let go of negative habits is to challenge yourself with new experiences. You have to challenge yourself with new experiences. You're bored, do something you ain't never done before. It's important not only for personal growth, but also for the health of your relationships and others. 13 things you should never tolerate in life, 8 through 13. Number 9, negativity. Never tolerate negativity in your life. Negative ideas and images are everywhere. We see them on the internet, we watch them on TV, and even hear them in songs. It's easy to get dragged down by negativity, so don't tolerate it. Instead of listening to other people's negative experiences and consuming media that reinforces a negative point of view, turn to something positive. Read a book or follow a positive podcast about overcoming adversity. Listen to music that inspires rather than discourages, and spend time with positive people who will help lift you up. Man, y'all better avoid negative people, and you better learn how to cut them out your life. They are going to eat your life up. They are going to deteriorate your life. Don't you know, man? You can break away from some people and start doing some new things and start growing and start thinking differently. And you, 2 years later, 20,000 in the bank, saved, a car now, a house, your own place now. And you say, man, I'm solid. I'm ready to get around my old friends. And you can lose it in less than 6 months, all of it. Lose all of it in less than 6 months by going around them same people. 13 things that you should never tolerate in life, 8 through 13. Number 10, living life without integrity. If you live in a life without integrity, man, it's just a fast slide downhill, bro. Life is not about getting over on other people, man. Because when you think you're getting over on other people, you're really getting over on yourself. Because there's something called the law of balance. And what the law of balance says is that whatever energy you send out, that energy is coming back. Even if people don't know what you did. Even if nobody saw what you did, you think you got away with it. Whatever energy you send out and you think your fingerprints ain't on it, it's coming back to holler at you. Life with integrity says that even though somebody got a wallet right here and ain't nobody around, I can basically just take this money out this wallet and then turn it in and say, hey, it wasn't no money in it when I found it. They ain't gonna know, and they ain't gonna think I took it anyway. Who gonna think Will took the money? I'm gonna know. And that energy still gonna be out there. I serve a mighty and powerful God, man. He see everything. And if I take that money and stick it in my pocket, it ain't worth what's gonna come from behind that. Driving a wedge between God and me. I'm gonna keep my soul. My soul ain't for sale. That's what integrity is, man. You can steal it and get away with it. But you ain't got away with it up here. Living without integrity. Living without integrity means living a life that is not true to who you are. So many of my peers, and me included, thought we was going to get through life selling dope to people. Thought we was going to really get rich. We thought good things was going to happen from destroying other people's lives. You can't do something that's not you and expect to be successful. I'm telling you. So you can try to blend in with a group of people who you think are your people, but if that's not you, it ain't gonna work. Living without integrity means living a life that is not true to who you are and what you stand for. Like wearing clothes that don't fit. It just doesn't feel comfortable. Living without integrity drains your energy, fosters feelings of guilt, and destroys your self-esteem. Integrity is a choice you make every single day. It's not something you do because you want to impress somebody. You live that every single day. You be authentic. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to act like I'm perfect. And what you see is what you're going to get. And most people going to respect that. Because most people don't expect you to be perfect anyway because they not perfect. People respect people who are authentic, man. Living without integrity drains your energy, fosters feelings of guilt, and destroys your self-esteem. Integrity is a choice you make every day, whether it's following through on a promise or standing up against injustice. Integrity is demonstrated in all aspects of life. Integrity is all about making choices that reflect who we are rather than who others want us to be or how we want them to see us. 13 things you should never tolerate in life, 8 through 13. Number 11, gossip. It's easy to get caught up in the tea and rumors that fly around our social circles, but you should never tolerate it. Gossiping is unkind, it's hurtful, and usually untrue, and people who engage in it often try to make themselves look better by tearing down other people that are around them. Don't let anyone drag you down to this behavior. Gossip is a low form of communication, bro. One of the lowest forms. And all of the people, I don't see how people don't notice this stuff though. All of the people who made a living or got rich gossiping or running people's business in the ground or making fun of people or dogging people out, all of them had bad ends. 12, ingratitude. We said up here, ingratitude is forgetfulness of or poor return for kindness received. So ingratitude, there is no way around it. Gratitude is something people often fail to practice, and in fact, some argue that a lack of gratitude has become so commonplace that we come to expect it as a norm, meaning that when somebody does something for us nowadays and they don't expect something from it, we assume they up to something. Somebody give you some money. What's this for? It ain't my birthday. Yeah, that's the kind of society we live in. Now, what you want from what you want? What you trying to get? Oh man, people jaded, man. Yeah, that's the society we live in. We're surprised when someone does something kind without expecting anything in return. And not only do we expect others to be ungrateful, but sometimes they actually tolerate this behavior in themselves. Or even worse, they try to conceal their own ingratitude by pretending that they are too busy, they're too tired, or too stressed out to express their appreciation for what someone has done for them. You are never too tired to say thank you. But never too busy to write a little note, thank you, and stick it in their mailbox or their windshield or something, or a phone text message. Ingratitude is an ugly form of selfishness. It's the opposite of gratitude and is something that you should never tolerate from yourself or from others. 13 things you should never tolerate in life, 8 through 13. And the final one, number 13, living without fun. Have fun in life. We are living out of balance if our life is all work and no fun. To live well is to live fully. Let me say it again. To live well is to live fully, not just in the body, but also in spirit. And that includes having fun. Living in the spirit includes having fun. Everyone has their own idea of what it means to have fun. My idea of fun might be different than yours, but if you're talking about fun, it all involves amusement and enjoyment. So if your idea of having fun is getting drunk and passing out, that's really not fun. Fun has to be amusement and enjoyment, not being blacked out. Because you can be blacked out and they can be going in your pockets. Right. You can be blacked out and they can be knocking you upside your head. So we're talking about fun, real fun. Everyone has their own idea of what it means to have fun, but it all involves amusement and enjoyment and doing things that have no purpose except to bring pleasure. So something that you do, it has no purpose other than to bring pleasure. Why would somebody jump out of an airplane with a parachute? What's the purpose? Fun for them. It might not be fun to you, but for that person, that's exciting. That's living. Parasailing. But there's a lot of people find peace boating, fishing. There's some people who go fishing not even really to catch fish. They catch them, watch them fishing shows when they catch all them doggone big fish, beautiful looking fish, and they throw it right back in the water. I'm like, man, I would have loved to eat that fish. Like, are you serious? Man, I ought to put some lemon on that, man. Some pepper. They throw it right back in the water. So they doing it, it's not even, it's just to have fun, man. It ain't even to collect fish or to feed themselves or feed anybody else. So you got to start having fun in life, man. Unfortunately, we don't always have time for this kind of leisure activity, but we need it at least once in a while for peace of mind and good health. And that's the thing is, you got to have fun in life too. Have fun. Don't live without fun. Living without fun, that's one of the things you don't want to tolerate. 13 things you should never tolerate in life: negativity, boredom, living life without integrity, gossip, ingratitude, and like I said, the last one, living without fun. Any questions, concerns, or comments before I cut y'all loose?
Every Sunday, I ride over the jetty.
Mm-hmm.
And I buy it.
To the jetty?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, boy.
And it's beautiful out there in the jetty if y'all seen it.
Yeah.
I know y'all seen it, right?
I go early in the morning when the sun coming up.
Yeah, you get to look at the sun come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You ain't really living unless you been out by that water and watched that sun come up one morning, man. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful sight. Peaceful, calming sight. Yeah, man. Good. What did you do? Anybody? Any other questions, concerns, or comments, y'all?